Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Giorgi Matveev. Thank you so much for checking out this video. So today we are going to be breaking down the riffs I used in that song you just heard. So a little bit of an experiment. I'm trying to get back into playing more metal, playing aggressive music, and just it feels good to play that kind of stuff. But my chops, my technique, they have all wilted and fallen apart. So I'm just recording little short songs, pushing myself with a lot of rhythmic stuff, a lot of picking stuff, just to kind of get back to where I was years ago. I don't know if I'll ever get back to that, but that's the goal. So I thought the song was kind of cool. I thought I'd do a quick playthrough and then break down the riffs I'm using in it. So the song starts with just some open chugs, and we're basically outlining a minor third interval. We're basically playing D, F, and E with open chugs, just like that. And then for the next section, we do the same thing, just an octave higher on the 5th string. Right there, right? So we go. Really utilizing that minor third just to really give, man, I'm saying really a lot. Utilizing that minor third just to show and hear and establish this dark presence that the song is supposed to be. The song is supposed to be evil sounding, dark, dissonant, that whole thing. And that's what happens here, especially the dissonance thing. We'll get to that in a second. So yeah, you run through the intro, and then the next section you do the same thing, except we switch it up a little bit. So we go right there, right? So what this is right here, we're just utilizing a minor second interval, or like a dyad, right? So we're playing E on the high B string, and then we're playing D sharp on the 3rd string, the G string. And that minor second interval just has this very piercing, dissonant, creepy, kind of nice quality to it. That with in conjunction with the open D chugs, you get this chromatic atonal D sharp and E thing about it, which I just kind of like, and it kind of fits the vibe of all this. So that's happening a lot in this short little piece. So then the next part, we're basically still chugging away, but now we're chugging on F. Utilizing that minor second interval again, keeping the same kind of frame of mind of like trying to keep it somewhat atonal and chromatic, but we're using F, and then we're playing G and G sharp. Right, so utilizing that minor second, flat 2, whatever you want to call it. And then we move up a whole step to G, and then we do the same thing, but from A to A sharp. Really pretty. I really like that. And then after that, we do this, I guess you call it just like a minor run, right? Right, so we're just outlining D minor again. Right there, just D, E, F, G, and then B. And then right here, we outline D minor from the D minor scale. And then every time we go back to that part, we move up diatonically. So we go from G, and then we're gonna play A, then we're gonna play C sharp, and then D, which gives us that harmonic minor flavor. So we're gonna go. Right, which we end up landing on D, which makes us feel like, oh, okay, this is resolved. But quickly, because of this, the whole theme of the song is just kind of chaos and evil, right? So we go from that to resolving it feeling a smidge of peace maybe, right? Because you land there and you're like, oh, but quickly things alter. And again, we're doing that G minor second to G flat 2 thing where but we're now incorporating it with just open D chugs. So we have this. And then we're going to utilize, again, the D minor scale area. Just outlining, we're in D minor, right? Right? So we're just starting on like the minor third of D, which is F. And right here, we're just utilizing a lot of like those minor second notes. I really like to, when I'm going for like a mean, nasty, evil sounding thing, I want to make sure I'm hitting a lot of notes where really close together, dissonant, that whole thing. And then right there, a little bit of low Korean, right? So again, we just go back to that open chug thing. And then again, we do this again. But then the next part, honestly, we go and we just play like D and E with like a little bit of a pinch harmonic. The only reason I threw that part in there was just I needed to give my hand a little bit of a break. Like I said, I haven't really played this style of music in forever. The goal was to like film a playthrough, one shot all the way through, no edits or anything like that. And so I knew I needed to like give my hand a little bit of a break. That's all that's why that's in there. Okay, so then we move on to the next part, which is the ending of it. And I kind of got inspiration from bands like Black Dahlia Murder, and actually a band local to me, Summoning the Lich. They have this very evil, they play in standard tuning too, very just like evil kind of thing. And I don't know if they do this exactly, but I can hear bands like that utilizing, right, just that very chromatic. So I took a little bit of, I don't know what you call it, just that spice of things in that sort of world. Again, incorporating like a minor or harmonic minor thing with just some chromaticism, right? Incorporating the flat 5 for the super evil. Like I said, minor second, just a half step away. That I'm really indicating on like I want to hit these notes just to make this as evil and dark as I can. So yeah, real quick. Yeah, and so the piece ends with just this like weird, dreamy, augmented triad thing, starting on F, playing A, and then C sharp. And that's really the only reason I picked this chord to end on. I could have done like a D minor triad to end the whole thing on. Right, but I felt like landing on F and then making like this augmented chord and just having that ring out just adds another like level of, you know, not just a weird level of like dreaminess, maybe that's the word I'm looking at, but it just makes it a little weird, like dreamy kind of sounding. And then dreaminess, and then it's fading away, because maybe like the song's like a nightmare. Maybe I just came up with that on the spot. Maybe it's a nightmare. That's why it ends the way it does. And maybe it's like, you know, you can think of that part like a I don't even know. Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Let's just go with that. That's basically it. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with it. It's a nightmare song. This song is a nightmare. The way it starts and the way it ends is a nightmare. I just came up with this concept right now on the spot, and I kind of like it, and it's fitting. I inadvertently did it like this. I didn't mean to, but, you know, if you think about how the song starts and ends, it starts very abrupt, like in your face, just like, right? So like, oh yeah, you're just thrown into a nightmare. You gotta figure shit out, and then at the end of it, you're just like going back into the darkness. I don't know. Okay, all right, I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Yeah, hey, thank you guys for watching. If you've stuck around this long, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, like it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe to my channel, and check out my website, GeorgiMatveev.com, and I'll be trying to do more videos like this, so let me know what you think of the format. I know it's a little rough right now. I'm gonna get better at it. So with all that out of the way, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.